Y'all think this shit cool, right? Look at my eye. I've been getting busy in the trenches. This is what's going on. This shit'll kill you. Take away from your life. Look around. Man, look at people. You see it, man. It's real in here, man. Niggas is starving. Niggas is dying. People overdosing. This is not a place to be. Come here if you want to, though, and see what happened, though. Man, you'll be somebody's bitch, or you'll be paying somebody.
Hey man, to all the young folks out there, I want y'all to know, man, like, stay in school, stay out of the streets. This ain't what you want, man. You feel me? I'm a youngin', man, in the game since I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, man. I ain't got nothing to show for it. 24 years old, ain't got nothing to show for it, you feel me? But 2 prison numbers, you feel me? Mama, dad, missing me, mama, grandmother, all of them. You feel me, man? Stay out of them streets, stay in school, man. That's what y'all can do, man. And it's not about white or black, man. Man, y'all gotta stay out of them streets, man, please.
First thing you get when you come to prison, right? A fucking roll of toilet paper, a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and soap in there. You see that? That's all they give you.
Keep moving. That bitch still alive. Eat that bitch, bro. Eat that bitch. Eat that bitch. All right, go ahead. Eat that bitch. Eat that bitch. Oh, eat that bitch. That nigga dead still. Okay. Yo, you dead out,
man. You think you know what prison is? You've seen it on TV, heard the stories, bad food, tough guys, lots of waiting. Let me tell you something right now, brother. You are wrong. You are dangerously, fatally wrong. This isn't from a movie. This is from the inside. I'm talking about the reality they don't show you on the news channels. Don't believe me. Have you ever seen this on news channels?
Man, stop fucking crying, man. What the hell wrong with you, man? Man, stop. Tighten up, bro. You a grown ass man.
Grown man crying my ass.
Why you crying, man?
Because I ain't gonna
just chill. Niggas fuck with your ass.
Are you shocked? Wait till you watch this one.
I do not have a phone. You ain't hear me talking to nobody. I was praying. I was talking to God. I was telling him to pick up. Answer me. Answer my prayers. I know I don't have a phone. It was a collect call to the man above. Bro, don't come here. Don't come here. Don't.
The system isn't designed to correct you. It's designed to break you, to turn you into a number, to erase your true identity, and leave you with nothing but time to think about every mistake that led you to that cage. The violence, the fear, the hunger that's just background noise. The real punishment is quieter, and so much worse. This is exactly what you need to hear before it's too late.
What inspired you to change your life, man?
See, it all starts from within, man. I came in young, 20 years old, man. I'm 28 now. I'll be 29 November 15th, you hear me? When I came in, man, I thought it was over with. Until I had to realize that I made my mistakes.
Yeah.
Nobody else made me do what I did but me.
Yeah.
But it was the cut of a law, man. It was already written in stone. And once I got over that jail, man, I'm fighting for my life. 2 years, man, fighting for my life. I said I had to make a change. You know what I'm saying? That at the end of the day, the change, man, it all started with a thought. You gotta want it eternally, man. You gotta really want to change your life around. Me, I really wanted to change my life around. Not to say my life has always changed, because I'm on a quest for change.
That brings us to the real currency of prison. It's not cigarettes or ramen noodles. Those are just tools. The real currency, the thing that defines your entire existence behind the wall, is time. And I'm not just talking about your sentence. I'm talking about the endless, stretching, suffocating weight of empty hours. You have nothing but time. Time to think, time to remember, time to regret. You will replay every single bad decision you ever made. You will dissect it, analyze it, and curse yourself for it. You'll think about the look on your mother's face at your sentencing. You'll think about the birthday you missed, and the next one you'll miss, and the one after that. You'll lie on your bunk at 3 a.m., listening to 100 other men snoring. Fighting for debt.
I remember you owe me, homeboy. I gave you that 25 the other night, homeboy. You give me a motherfucking so you ain't gonna pay? I ain't pay. Okay, by the end of the night, homeboy, you don't got my money, man. It's gonna be that job.
Shit, give me your motherfucking muscle.
Okay, we're gonna get it with my muscle, homeboy. Yeah, most definitely. Shit. We're gonna get it with my muscle, homeboy.
Motherfucking nine.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do that.
Shit, fool, you have.
Simply arguing.
Hey, you got boy. We're talking over there.
The fuck I do to you?
Boy.
Y'all looking off close down. The fuck I do to you, you fucking one eye up? The fuck I do to you, dog?
What's lame?
I asked you to stop talking about me, man. Leave my name out your fucking mouth. No, you ain't the fucking balls talk about somebody else. You go fuck yourself, dog. I'm not fucking safe. Are you gonna stand there looking at me like you all something else? Shit, bro. I'm single, not there, dog. Shit on your goddamn mouth, right?
He told. I forgot he told, man. He don't.
Doing drugs.
That boy is wigging.
I'm a righteous wrangler.
You will calculate exactly how many more days, hours, and minutes you have left in this hell, and that's when it hits you. Its true cost. It's not the freedom you've lost now. It's the life you are missing out there. While you are counting cracks in the ceiling or watching inmates fight each other for a little piece of bread, life is moving on without you. Your kids are growing up. Your family is learning how to live without you. The world is changing, and you are stuck in a place where you're getting the same view of the same jail. No sunsets, same officers, same inmates, same windows. That is the punishment they don't tell you about. The state can lock your body in a cell, but the real prison is the one you build in your own mind with all that time. It's a prison of regret, of missed opportunities, of a future that feels like it's slipping further away with every tick of that clock. And you will bargain with yourself. You'll promise anything, everything, for just one more chance to make it right. But the clock doesn't care. It just keeps ticking. That is the price. And you pay it every single second of every single day. The psychological weight hits you like a physical blow. I've seen tough guys break in the first 48 hours. When fights erupt, guards throw tear gas like it's some kind of air freshener for chaos.
Look at this shit, man. Tear gas.
Hey, hug, boy. Hug, hug. Take hug. I got an inhaler right here.
She got tear gas out here.
Come by the window, boy. Come by the window.
You are eating food less for humans, but more for animals. To be honest with you, this isn't some college experiment. It's a lifetime sentence where humanity deteriorates fast. The walls don't just confine your body, they compress your mind. Your world, once 196 countries wide, shrinks to the size of a cell, and your identity begins to fray at the edges, replaced by a constant, low-grade hum of anxiety and hypervigilance. You learn to scan a room in seconds, to read body language for threats, to understand that a misplaced glance can be interpreted as a challenge that ends in violence, or you being in the shower. Oh my gosh, this is the true cost. It's the death of autonomy, the destruction of self, and the birth of a permanent state of fear. You're not just serving time. Time is serving you a life sentence of psychological trauma that most never recover from. The inmates who break are the ones who realize it's too late, that they've been serving a sentence long before they ever entered a cell. They traded their time for bad decisions, for quick money, for moments of pride or anger that cost them everything. A real story from a facility in Texas illustrates this perfectly.
You showed me a news article earlier about this guy that was at this prison camp with you. Can you tell us about that?
So when I get transferred from Camp Cupcake, which what they called Avon Park when I got off the bus, Camp Cupcake, I get off the bus and the guy's like, dude, we're on lockdown. And I was like, for what? And he said, we just had an MIP. And I was pretty hip to prison at this time, but I still didn't know what an MIP was. So I was like, you know, at this point, I did 7 years, you know, calendar years. So, but I didn't know what an MIP was. And I said, what's an MIP? And he said, it's a murder in prison. And I was like, really? What happened? So he said that there's a guy that he was getting sexually assaulted by his roommate, and he was trying to get out of the cell. In Florida, if you're trying to get out of a cell, like, they're not going to move you or give you a bunk change unless you snitch. So this guy wouldn't snitch, but every day he's going through it where this guy's trying to, you know, sexually assault him and stuff like that. So anyways, he waits for him to get high on K2, and when the guy gets high on K2, he ends up stabbing him to death. And every day that the guard was walking around, when he was trying to move, the guard would be like, oh, I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear what you're saying. So he stabs him to death. He cuts his ear off, gouges his eyeballs out, puts his eyeballs in a coffee cup, puts his ear on a necklace, wraps his body in a sheet, and then goes to the chow hall with the ear on the necklace and says to the Sarge, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Talking into the ear.
That's fucking nuts.
So crazy. They tell me this story, right?
And you probably can't believe this. You're like, no.
Nah, no way this is happening in prison. And
because that was my reaction when you told me earlier.
Yeah. Like, literally, I had to pull the article up for people to see. And
it's literally there. The headlines are, man puts an ear on a necklace.
Yeah, like, it literally happened.
So are you, like, scared when you get there, when you hear this story?
Yeah, well, and then come to find out, it didn't even happen just then. Like, they were just trying to scare me up. It had happened a little bit before that, but...
Holy fuck. But inside prison...
Booty was more important than food. Booty. A man's butt. It was more important. I'm serious. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
You want to know how a guy ends up getting jumped in the shower or becoming somebody's booty boy? It's never one big decision. It's a domino effect. It's death by 1,000 cut small choices that start a chain reaction you can't stop. Here's how it begins. It begins the moment you step off the bus. A new inmate, scared, trying to look tough, holds a stare for a second too long with a guy in the room. That's Domino 1. He doesn't know that the guy runs the handball court, and that stare was seen as a direct challenge. The next day, you're playing music and dancing in front of some OG, while he's noticing your booty, and you're completely unaware of it. That's Domino 2. A few hours later, he's in his cell, and a guy he's never met before slides a bunch of food under his door. It's a favor, a gesture of goodwill. Domino 3. He just accepted a debt from someone he doesn't know, and in here, all debts get called in. Now here's the thing. The pressure is building, but in someone's balls.
Waiting 5 months for this, man. I ain't left the baby to touch myself. My balls are heavy.
A week goes by. The guy who gave him the food asks for a small favor in return, maybe just to hold on to a package for a few hours. Saying no isn't an option anymore. The dominoes are already falling. That package contains contraband. He gets caught, or worse, the package goes missing. Now, he owes not just a favor, but a debt that can only be paid in blood or compliance. This is how a man gets turned out. Don't take my word for it. Here's what the infamous booty bandit plots some booty.
This is the next stage. I created all of it. Hey, man. I looked in my cell, bro. You know, I moved you in here. I thought you'd be the perfect cellmate, bro. But look, 6 of my noodles is gone, bro. 10 of my chili. And you telling me you didn't eat it, so who you give it to? Man, I ain't giving it to nobody, all that shit. So we gonna do all of it. Man, I treat you like you a family, bruh. And you coming and steal from me, nigga? Man, I ain't steal from you, bro. I swear I ain't steal from you. So I grabbed him. I already know everything about him. His strengths and weaknesses. I learned that. So I grab him, we go to the bed, man. I get him in a hole that I already know he can't break out of. Keep him in there. Talk to me, man. Nigga, talk to me. I'm talking to him now. And I didn't do it. So I let him up. And we sat on the bed. I said, look, man, I love you, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't care about this shit, man. I love you, man. And let me tell you something else. I want you to be mine. Be your what? I said, if you say you don't want to be mine, I'm ready to die tonight. I'm ready to die.
This is how he becomes someone's property. It's not a single moment of spectacular failure. It's death by 1,000 cuts, a slow-motion wreck you somewhat saw coming from a mile away, but felt powerless to stop. Every choice, no matter how small, has a gravitational pull, pulling you deeper into a game where the rules are unwritten and the penalties are permanent. I knew a kid, fresh-faced 19, in for some dumb non-violent charge. His crime wasn't the problem, it was being too polite. First day, some guy asks to see his commissary slip. Kid hands it over. That one act of fear told everyone he was weak. Within a month, he was handing over his entire commissary every week, starving himself to pay protection to a guy who owned him. That's how it starts, a series of tiny surrenders that add up to a life of servitude. You think you'll know the big moment when it comes, the crossroad where you have to choose to fight or flight. You're wrong. The big moments are just the final domino falling. The choice was made weeks ago, in a dozen quiet moments where you gave away pieces of yourself for a few seconds of peace. Inside, your margin for error is zero. There is no undo button. There is no apology that can rewind a disrespectful word. A single moment of lost temper, a lazy decision to trust the wrong person. A flash of ego's ease are the seeds that grow into years of misery. You are always one bad choice away from a world of pain. And the scariest part is that you usually make that choice without even realizing its weight.